My mugs, I usually like to pull the handle first so that the handle will be dry in time when I'm attaching it. It's easier for me to handle. I usually attach my handle right after I trim my pot, but I pull my handle maybe an hour or two before so that the surface is dry. It's easier for me to handle. Now I'm going to show you how I pull the handle. First, get a piece of clay like this size, and then you roll it. Okay, and now you pound it, flatten it a little bit, so that you can see that this is almost the shape of the handle. When you are pulling the handle, you want to have lots of water so that it doesn't break. Okay, when you are pulling it, this is my hand. You want to wet your hand and also wet your clay a lot. Try to form your hand like this so that the clay is passing through here from this opening. Lots of water. Because your hand is irregular shape, so one side might be more angled than the other. So when you're pulling it, you want to switch side so that it's more even. And when you're pulling it, you want to pull it down all the way. You don't want to stop right in the middle, otherwise the bottom part will get thicker and it's easier for you to break it. So make sure you pull it down all the way. Okay, you can see that I keep constantly alternate on both sides. Okay, once you have your shape nicely, I'm usually put this forefinger on the back and then using my thumb to make a little bit indent. Okay, so I'm pulling it down like this, and then I'm doing the other side. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that after I've done, the both end of the handle looks a little bit thinner. I like that way. Some people do make an indent right in the middle so the both end will be thicker. It's a personal preference. I like the both end a little bit thinner so that it looks more, that the handle looks more elegant. And after I done pulling it, I just hang it right by my wheel. You can see 6 handles right hanging by my wheel. this is where I'm going to attach my handle. And then add a little bit of slip here. As I told you, I pull the handle about 1 hour or 2 before I attach it. So now the handle is hardened a little bit, but still soft enough that you can move it around. But the surface has been dry, so you don't have your finger mark here. So I'm probably using this part. So first I'll cut a little curve here. And this is the handle I'm going to attach. I score here. Before I add a slip to it, there's a little tip that I would like to show you. I usually use my fingernail to tap it so that it opens a little bit. It's like a mushroom. I use my finger to tap it. Then I add the slip over. And I attach to it with one of your finger holding on the back of the cup, and you want to squeeze it. So this is the attach process. And usually after I attach it, I don't work on it right away. I let it sit about 5 to 10 minutes so that the water will draw from your cup. Your cup drop the water from your handle so that both are at the same dryness stage. So I will let it sit here and then let it sit. Okay, now it's almost 5 minutes, so to show you how I finish. As you can see that already attached, and you can see my handle can stand up because it's hardened a little bit. Now I'm using a needle tool to smooth the joint. I show you that I tap it so you can see that the on the edge of the handle there's a little bit extra clay that you can use the clay to smooth it easier. Okay, the top already joined and it looks good. And now I'm going to hang it and attach to the bottom here. Maybe I will give it a little bit of slip on the bottom part here. Alright, and before I attach it, I like to, because of my finger mark, I like to smooth it a little bit. So I use my finger to smooth the joint a little bit, add a little bit of water here, and then very lightly pour the handle a little bit. Keep the handle a little bit of moisture so when you hang up and hang it down, it creates a nice curve. So just let it hang in naturally like this. could adjust the curve a little bit. Okay, cut the excess clay off. Okay, before I apply pressure, the final step is I get a little bit drip of water and just drip it here so that you have moisture, and then you just use your thumb or your other fingers to compress, to push down and just blend it. So this is the mug. I add a